Ladies and gentlemen. Now, guys, I was watching a really fun video on Robert Downey Jr.'s house tour, and I was like, his wife is a pretty girl, but I don't think she's very, I don't think she's like exotically beautiful. I think she's pretty for sure. I don't think she's like really extremely beautiful. I think how she dresses does alter that because I think if she maybe she just had a child. I don't know. She was wearing something really homely. Maybe she just had a baby, so she's bigger now. But she was wearing something very homely. So I thought, I'm like. Usually, you see celebrities and their partners are wearing something very glamorous, especially if it's a girl. So you're like ready to see someone really glamorous. And so she's a pretty girl for sure. I'm pretty sure she's an actress too. I don't watch any of her movies, but I might have seen one without knowing it was her. But I just never really noticed her very much. I never really figured who she was really because I never really see her. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like she's not talked about nearly as much as Robert Downey Jr. I don't know. What maybe it's me. Maybe she is. I don't know. But I'm thinking like she's never really talked about. I don't know if she just stays at home with the kids. I don't know why she's not really a topic that I ever see. Maybe she is. I don't know. Maybe I'm not watching the right TV, darling. But yeah, so the house tour was real. I mean, she's really pretty, but I think she's less glamorous than like someone like Madonna who wears all kinds of crazy outfits. That's my kind of thing, anyway. But yeah, so she was wearing an outfit that was like very unflattering. I thought, wow, this is a very strange outfit to wear when you're a Hollywood glamazon, or apparently or allegedly you're a Hollywood glamazon. So she's wearing this outfit and it looked terrible. I thought. I mean, she's like I said, she's a pretty girl, but I don't think she's like, overly pretty. Like if I was, my wife looks better than she does, and she wears better clothes. Anyway, and I mean, no, really shouldn't date both guys and girls, but my wife does look uh, better than um, than Robert Downey Jr.'s wife. But anyway, they're older. But anyway, so anyway, yeah. So the house tour, I was like ready to expect like a really. The house looked really good. Don't get me wrong. It was a very nice house, and they had crazy art, like lots of art and really kind of cool stuff. And it looked pretty cool. I just felt that it was, very plain in my opinion. There was one guy that did a house tour on at his house, and he had like very kind of like the style that I would have. So he had like very much like you know, Christmas lights everywhere and like carvings and like really exotic animal type things and like really crazy statues and like walls of white, very very like clean lines and clean edges and very much a modern stainless steel type of kitchen. That's the kind of look that I would go for. And it's funny because one guy's bisexual, I think, that I saw that had the same style that I would do. Like he had like crazy art and like really interesting art, and he was very good looking. And then this other guy that's a gay guy, and he's very like good looking, very very good looking guy, and he has like a house that I would get. But I don't think it has anything to do with because I'm bisexual that I want a house like those two. But anyway, so yes, Robert Downey, and it's nice for sure. Don't get me wrong, Robert Downey Jr. has good taste. But I'm like, is this the house he stays at mostly? Like, I just feel like it wasn't as glamorous as it should have been. I mean, he owns $400 million. Like his money is $400 million in his bank account. And that's what his net worth is in 2021. So I'm like, how does he not have like a really really cool house where everything's like super cool? And then Melissa Etheridge too. Like Melissa Etheridge had a very nice. She's a lesbian, of course. We all know that, but she had a very nice looking garage or place that she did her studio, and it was really cool. But I'm like, this does not look like something that a person with $400 million. I guess Melissa Etheridge has like, I don't know how much money she has. Maybe 330 million. I don't know too. Maybe she's got like 20 million to 100 million. I don't know exactly. Maybe she got two. I don't know how rich she is. She hasn't had that extensive of a career. Anyway, so I'm like, these places aren't really that fancy. I'm like, if I had a lot of money, I would know exactly how to get a really nice place, and I would get a really nice place. I would just feel like, and I mean, the thing is, you can only do so much, right? But I'm like these houses and these places and these rich celebrities own them, and they're not even that nice. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye now. Bye, everyone.